of work. First off, to clear off with Aka, she is very modest. Obviously, one of the great first ladies of New Mexico. After that, in charge of all the museums of New Mexico, and frankly, is the very definition of class. Clara, thank you so much for being here. And what do you say about Cody? Answer. Good, great. Cody is always, it's not against me. I'll be any campaign you're running, I'll knock on every door. With a degree in biopolitics, she has made a difference already all around the country. I said this the other night at the movie premiere. She is a child of Albuquerque, but she is now a leader on a national level, and you have made everyone so proud. Cody, thank you so much. And then to my mom, she's getting ready for her birthday, 91. We all know this. Who are we without our folks? And Mom, I am whatever I am today is because of you and the good things we all do to you. Thank you so much, and God bless. I want just to wish a special happy birthday to someone I'm very jealous of, and that's Ken Sanchez, City Council from the West Side. It's his birthday. He's done something I've never figured out how to do, and that's to run without opposition. And then another fellow who actually has figured it out a time or two, and that's James B. Lewis, our state treasurer. Thanks for being here. I've had the distinct privilege of being mayor in good times and in difficult times. And in a time like this, in a national recession, I can't think of a more important time than to have a steady hand at the wheel. And that's what I offer for the next 4 years of the city of Albuquerque. We decided our way into this mess. As a nation, we're going to have to decide our way out. And you know me, I've never waited for Washington. I don't wait for Santa Fe. We're going to do this together as Albuquerqueans. All right. Opportunity this year, because it's not just about this year and the next year. We need leadership in Albuquerque that looks down the road for the next 50 years, because it's about our kids. Yep. And that's what I'm going to do with your help starting October 6th. All the promises that elected officials make and candidates make are meaningless unless you've done something, unless you have a record to prove that you get done what you say you're going to do. And I think most folks, even if they disagree with me, will always say, well, he gets it done. And just look at all the marvelous amenities we have today in the city of Albuquerque. Look at a police department that is now 1,100 strong. We cut response time by APD fully in half in the last year. Wow. We have the best equipped, best funded, best trained fire department in the history of the city of Albuquerque. When I was first elected, we had 25 years left on our water. Now we have San Juan Chama, we're drinking it, our water future is secure. Match that, anyone else running today. We have a one-stop shop at planning, a small business program that gives great preferences and helps business owners to grow their businesses. We have an incredible, booming film industry. And the actors in the crowd. And we're well on our way to being the soul capital of the world. I was at MCOR last week, a shot the week before. Goodness, what a future our kids have with these technologies. Look at the relationship with our schools now. It is marvelous. And I'm going to talk about the students that are up here in just a bit. But we've also improved public service. Call 311. You want the runaround? Call the state, call the federal government, call the county. You want service? Call the city of Albuquerque at 311. We're going to clean up the graffiti in this town. We're going to pick up the litter, we're going to dig the weeds. Try to find any of those things around Albuquerque right now. If that is a record of accomplishment, that's getting things done for the community. I was really pleased to drive across some great infrastructure for all of our West Siders. And that was the Montano Bridge just here. When I was serving in the state senate out there, they said, we'll never get Montano, we'll never get Paseo Norte, we'll never get Unser. It's all done today. And I want to thank all of you who worked so hard to make that happen. There were people that were actually against building the biopark, against building Explora, against grassing in the Balloon Fiesta Park, against building the Balloon Museum. Imagine Albuquerque without those things today. They have enhanced our quality of life, and we're almost done with Tingley. We're going to complete it in the next 4 years. They said Albuquerqueans would never get on the bus. They said Albuquerqueans would never get on the bus, so we built Rapid Ride together. Yay! That's the past. We've all done a good job together. This election is about the future. It's not about my future. It's about your future. It's about the future of all the kids growing up in this community. And to me, it doesn't matter whether your family's been here for thousands of years or for hundreds of years, or if you just got here. No matter what ship it took to get here, we're all in the same boat together. We're all Albuquerqueans, and every child of Albuquerque is all of our responsibility. So, I wanted to tell you about these individuals that are right here. Because when I first started the AIMS school, the Albuquerque Institute of Math and Science at UNM, originally called High Tech High, folks said, you're not going to get it done. As a matter of fact, the APS said, you can't do it. So we brought lawyers in, we filed suit, and guess what? This past May, we had the first graduating class of AIMS. 26 students for the first time in the history of New Mexico. Every single one of them is going to the university this next fall. Wow. We have with us from the graduating class, Zach Penfold, Jennifer Sotelo, and Adran Kassem. And Adran is the valedictorian, by the way. Who is the marvelous principal of AIMS. The point is that if we give our kids the tools, and if we set that bar high, they will surpass it every single time. And there's no reason why there ought to be any child of Albuquerque graduating from high school, public or private, that isn't fully equipped to go on to a 4-year degree if that's where their dreams take them. Yes. Yes. Public safety will be, as it has always been, my #1 priority. We're going to grow that 1,100 Albuquerque Police Department to 1,200 in the next 18 months. We'll have power teams in each of the 6 area commands, including our new 6th area command on the Northwest Mesa. And I'm going to press the legislature, as I have in the past, for tougher laws. And I'm going to be a real thorn in the side of judges that are lenient with the sentences. Let's think about victims. Victims have rights too. And when somebody breaks into a house, when somebody commits a crime of violence, we got to take those people and put them off the street. And frankly, I know Albuquerqueans are frustrated with, they get convicted, they get let go. They get convicted, they get let go. The revolving door's got to stop. And of course, the mayor doesn't control that directly. But I got a lectern, I got a place that I can talk about it, and I'm going to call those judges out when they let bad guys back on the street prematurely. Some things are simply right or wrong. That's just the way I see the world, and graffiti is simply wrong. It's not art. It's not a contribution to our community. It's wrong, and so we're going to continue our policy of zero tolerance for graffiti, for litter, no warnings. You get a citation, and we sue you. All right. everyone for being here, and all the members of the Alpine Creek Firefighters Union. I want to thank you for your endorsement. We're going to do some great work the next 4 years.